You know what I want to talk about? How we're 8 episodes in and Yang's been in one freaking episode. Hey guys, I am Torchwood Boy and today we are watching Rwby. This is volume 4 episode, chapter 8 every time. And I'm very excited for this, guys. Obviously this show is immense, like seriously, it's off the charts crazy. But yeah, am I right in thinking that Yang has appeared in one episode of this volume so far? I mean, what is Barbara Dunkelman doing? She must be sat at home eating biscuits all day. Come on, Barbs, get your shit together. But no, I'm very excited to see if Yang's in this one, but I'm also very excited to see what happens with Crow after his fight with Tyrion, because obviously he got sliced, and obviously he's not poisonous, he's venomous. You guys are so pedantic sometimes, you know that. But I love you. Oh man, how many comments did I get say he's not fan? Even one guy put most pedantic comment ever, but he's not poisonous, he's venomous. I'm like, I don't care. Did he hurt Crow? But obviously, like you were also saying, he was trying to stab Rwby with the scorpion tail, so potentially not life-threatening, but immensely painful, I imagine. I'm very excited to see where we go from here. Weiss, obviously, I reacted not well to her dad hitting her. That was not fun for me whatsoever. I wanted to just you know, stab him or something. I'll stab him. I'll try. Hopefully now she's got her mojo back. Hopefully it's sort of like convinced her to get the hell out of there and go back to fighting monsters and doing what she's best at, basically. This is Rwby. This is episode called... What's this episode called? A Much Needed Talk. You can say that again. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh, right. Who are we starting off with? Crow, I imagine? Please be Crow. And then I want Yang. Fire. Yes. Okay. Okay, seems to be.
No questions?
Of course we have questions. This is just
difficult to process, yeah.
Sure, of course.
Crow's like, what about now?
So these maidens, they're powerful fighters.
Yes.
That don't need dust to use magic.
Nope.
Yeah.
And there are 4 of them?
Yep. Always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone...
You guys are smart.
...that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
Wow.
That's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha.
A little bit like how
fell.
Ospin's combined with,
You're trying to
but
turn her
not
into
in the
one of
same
them.
way. Yep.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was young, inexperienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power. Not all of it. We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
And it has.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything.
Ooh. Kinda did.
Explained
No,
the
you didn't,
situation and gave her a choice.
which
And
she felt
chose.
obliged to take.
You were there. You heard her.
It's true.
That guy, Tyrion. Why was he after me?
Well, you definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon.
It's true.
I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait. And the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes.
What is it?
Those
Explain.
who do aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
Well, then, why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
Yeah.
He was using you as bait.
Ooh.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
What is all of this? Ruby's being hunted. The schools are being attacked. All for what? What is the point
Exactly,
of all
Jean.
of this? Will you just tell us what's going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah. Exactly. Tell us what's going on.
Would you sit down?
Fine,
You're
we'll
stressing
sit
me
down.
out, kid.
He's got a point. Come on, just tell
Many
us.
people are super religious these days.
Well, I can't think what.
This world's been around for a long time. Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real.
Okay,
They
interesting.
were brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction. As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go.
Well, yeah.
The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god of darkness brought
Fire.
drought, fire, famine.
Damn.
All that he could do to rid Remnant of life. Life always returned.
Because
So
life
one night,
continues.
the younger brother went and made something. Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
Grim.
The creatures of Grimm.
You guessed it. The older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation. Together. Something they could both be proud of.
And what's this?
Their masterpiece. Younger brother agreed.
And what did they make?
This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge, so that it could learn about itself and the world around it.
The wizard.
And most importantly,
Ozpin?
it would be given the power to choose. To have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow. The path of light or the path of darkness. And that is how humanity came to be.
Oh, it was the humans, right? Okay, I got that. I got you.
But
I got you.
what does that have to do with us?
Well, that's the kicker.
I thought it was the
See,
wizard.
the 4 gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandon Remnant. And each of them is extraordinarily powerful.
The 4
If
maidens?
someone were to collect all 4, they'd be able to change the world. And that's exactly what the enemy wants.
Ah.
The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose, guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress. Not only would they be easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by
In the
trained
tower.
warriors. The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using
I might be
them against
confused.
itself. And of course, keeping them out of her reach.
Salem.
So, yeah, there's that.
Her. You mean Salem?
That's right. Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters. What matters right now is that she wants the relics.
Yes, she does.
And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
Who? Ah, Blake. I'm sorry, but I'm disappointed it's you. I really want Yang,
Go in and say
because I love her. But I love you
I
too.
don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
That's true.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
That's also true.
Here.
What?
Nah.
Where are you going?
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team Rwby.
Nah. I like your mom. She's cool. Come on, you can do it.
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
I...
Please, come sit.
Oh, your daddy loves you.
Don't worry, I've got it. Sit down. Sit down.
I don't want to keep you if you're...
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day. You still take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
You two are so awkwardly cute. Holy cow, this is a long episode.
I suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Alright.
So, is it warm in Vale?
Oh wow, really? Small
Just-
talk. Wow.
Seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
There's plenty.
I mean, a little more armor might help, don't you think?
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
I know you can. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love it. I do love it. I'm kind of glad we came here actually now. I'm really happy. Why what?
Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
How can you still love me after what I did?
Oh,
Blake,
fucking hell, man. I'm not prepared for the emotional gut punches.
your mother and I will always love you.
Oh, don't
You
look
were
sad.
right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did.
But you
It
came
was-
back.
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength.
No,
and
there
even
are
fewer
not.
that have the courage to face their
Fucking
demons
hell.
again. Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't. Which
you
is why
still did
I
it.
wanted to ask you. Why did you leave Vale? Why did you leave your friends behind?
Son?
Whoa! This isn't the bathroom! I'll just be going. Sorry to interrupt this tender family moment.
I really don't like you.
So let's say we believe all of this.
Yeah.
There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't the world know?
That's
Why
true.
isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over there saw what happened at Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard.
Hopefully.
Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight?
No.
And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the Maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem,
More people will go after. Well, yeah, and more people will go after
we'd
him.
have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight.
Which is not what you want.
I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows, using others to get what she wants. So that when it comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other.
Damn.
She's trying to divide us, humanity. And so far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
Hasn't she? What happened to the moon? Will we ever find out?
All right. So what should we do?
I I don't really know. Ozpin has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that. Add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers.
That's worrying.
All right, I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Uncle Crow,
Yeah?
this is a lot to take in. And it all sounds crazy,
Yep.
but I'm willing to do whatever I can to help.
Aww.
Because I trust you.
Yang's been in 2 episodes. That just came to me. She's been in 2
Why
episodes.
couldn't you just travel
Not
with us instead of all of this
Still not enough.
secrecy and
Look,
She's got a
there's nothing
point,
to
but...
do with trust.
Exactly.
It's a long story, okay?
seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
Did you know that crows are a sign of bad luck? Old superstition, but it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not. I bring misfortune.
No, you don't. You turn into a giant crow.
I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends.
I don't believe you.
Well, you are just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
Jean.
Where are you going?
Taking a walk.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
Not tonight.
Raven. Well, he wasn't lying.
No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry! Look, I promise it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie, but I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son.
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
Oh. Hello, you. Oh, who is this lady?
A freaking ninja?
Spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
What's happened?
The White Fang is evil, I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back!
Or she'll bring him back, probably. Not more than likely.
We should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking dare.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Fuck you! They're not gonna kill him off, are they? Episode 8, Episode 9 was... Oh, fuck. Episode 9 was when Penny died. I cannot go through this again. What is this, like Episode 9 like Game of Thrones? Like they just have the worst episode ever? Well, that was Episode 8. Ooh, I miss Yang. I'm sorry, but you know she's my favourite, and I'm getting withdrawal symptoms. So I'm actually... I know I said I wasn't happy with deleting Blake, but I actually am kind of happy now. That we got to see her and we got to see what she's been up to and stuff. That was an incredibly good episode. That was incredibly good. I enjoyed seeing all the characters interacting and Crow, but I don't think he'll die. Oh, I am not Death Omen, I am not Death Omen, I am not Brianna, I am not Death Omen. But I'm very nervous to see where it goes from here. And the four, you guys are all really smart, so you don't know. The four not crystal things, but the four like old objects. Was one of them the green light in the beacon tower? I know you were going to get really mad and tell me I've called it a green light when it's probably something different. But you know what I mean? The dragon smashed through and it went boom, and Cinder and Pyro were fighting. I just wonder whether that's it. Now, unless I don't believe it's talking about the Maiden's powers, I believe it's talking about that and the Maiden's powers. How did the Maiden and the Wizard get the powers? We don't know. We still haven't pieced that quite together. But we're getting more and more pieces of the story, which is good. And I'm very much enjoying it. It's awesome to see. Just different sides and more information. It's very cool. Even if we are getting it second-hand from Crow, which means things could be wrong, which is interesting as well. I also liked how Raven showed up. I feel like Raven's going to show up and help him, and maybe heal him, perhaps? Hopefully, fingers crossed. That could be a cool thing. No White or Yang, again. I'm so salty. This episode, but I am excited to see what the next episode brings. I hope you have a great day, and I do love you all. This has been Rwby, you've been awesome, and I've been Torchwood Boy. Bye!